I mean, let's be real. It's because that region was not very strong in Brawl. You know, we had San and Goggles pretty much were the only players. And Pika Pika, those were, you had San. Oh, wow. You're going to do them like that? On the real? You're right. So, anyway, game one, we're going to see Black Twins picking Cloud, of course, rather than his Mario. He's also got, like, Fox, who's seen all kinds of crazy stuff. But he's going with Mr. Strife against SDX's Mewtwo. Currently, just barely the second highest ranked Mewtwo in the world. Or no, I guess Abadongo still counts. So
Abadongo's still up there, but
but he's mostly banned.
Yeah, exactly. I see that bail. It's definitely 80-20. So, but we got nothing but respect here for both these guys, SDX and Black Twins, two sensational players. Gotta say, right, SDX has got to be favored to take this one. He's the one with the hot hand as of late. But Black Twins is one of those players. He can surprise at any given moment. He is that talented. Never can sleep on this guy. Though he is trailing quite a bit right now, where SDX hasn't even entered double digits until that very point where I cursed him. Because that's what we do on the commentary mic.
What a good opener, though. Cloud's down tilt. Unfortunately, didn't get too much reward off of it. But if there's anything you want to start a combo with, it's either that or a landing up air or maybe up tilt. And now we see Black Twins starting to build this one back. I know these two have crossed paths in bracket quite a few times. As SDX mostly plays in Toronto, actually, aside from Buffalo local tournaments. It's only about an hour and a half, 2-hour drive for them. So you'll see him up in Canada more than you'll see him in New York City.
That makes sense to me.
Oh, just going to spend the limit aggressively. Figure at least cause some damage rather than just doing the up B. But either way, SDX picking up an up smash kill. 45, man. This guy is healthy right now, even with a character as light as Mewtwo.
Yeah, so sure. You know, it's really just not that much of a surprise. Like I said, I mean, SDX has been killing it all year long, man. As talented as Black Twins is, kind of running into a brick wall in the form of SDX right now, who's just mauling this man, if you will. And Mewtwo got something, man. It kind of looks like claws. You know, justifiable.
Yeah, whatever those hands are.
Got to spend that limit just to recover here, but might be thinking I would have been better off on stage the way this man keeps coming for my life right now. SDX not playing around, comes up aggressively with the Shadow Claw.
He's already lapped Black Twins here. This is looking close to over.
I'm telling you.
Even a character with limit and rage is going to be hard-pressed to make a comeback like this.
And it kind of makes us wonder, like you brought it up, Max. You know, this guy, Black Twins, does have a nice pool of characters. Will he dive into it right now? Because the Cloud is just getting completely outclassed in this first game.
Oh, there we go. Gonna leave that lingering down air by the edge. Of course, Mewtwo forced to reappear there with no hitbox.
All right, maybe a slight glimmer of hope here. He's got the limit. Plenty of rage on him. The opportunity to strike. Again, I mean, that lightweight of Mewtwo does not do him any favor. So if he gets him at the right percent, he'll come up with something juicy.
I feel like grounded finishing touch would already kill him.
You're just disrespectful now. But no, that will not be the case. Solid opener for SDX as he takes that first game over Black Twins.
So I think he started rallying up toward the end of the game. I'd be a little bit surprised to see him switch. It was a solid performance overall, not too one-sided. But that said, he does have those deep pockets. Could just be more comfortable in something else. If I had to hard call it, it would probably be Mario, just because SDX has plenty of experience against Fox, the second best player in his city is iModders. No stranger to that matchup. But it looks like we're staying with Cloud, just going to change the stage up and saying, you know what, my character's fine. Just change the terrain up a little bit, and can't blame him. Battlefield, a great choice. Cloud loves sharking underneath those platforms, gives him an extended launch pad for his combos too. You get a full up air, land right on there, and keep taking him to the sky. But Mewtwo can also edge cancel his teleport all over the place here. And I know SDX ain't shy about it.
Yeah, he has no problem just moving and grooving on this stage for sure. A little bit of a gamble, I feel like, for Black Twins. See if it pays off. Still confident in his Cloud. And, you know, even if it is a rocky or rough game one, it doesn't dictate how the set's going to go. So I understand still having confidence in your character.
It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Right.
Black Twins, though, finishing that last game without too much damage on the board. So he's already done a lot better in the opening phases, but SDX is still holding on to the lead.
All right. Limit right there, but runs into that neutral air.
Just going to hop over the Shadow Balls, not even wasting any shield energy on them. All right, SDX failing to cross up with the neutral air there. If he had done so, it would have been safe. Black Twins going to pick the punish up, but still trailing, man. All right, what's the setup, Black Twins? Oh, just attempts to trump an early teleport, but SDX not giving it to him.
Oh, good chase down. I like it. A lot of coverage there, but not going to be enough to take the stock.
Yeah, missing those first few hits to the spot dodge was actually what cost him that kill. If he had just dealt a little bit more damage, I'm quite sure Mewtwo was a goner.
Right. Tell you what, much improved match here so far for Black Twins. Not getting railroaded like we saw in that first exchange. They're relatively close.
I gotta point out, man, Blacktwins with one of the most unorthodox Clouds in the game. Just not the same level of technical prowess as some of the top Clouds, but he's just solid with his execution overall, and that's what I think makes him so dangerous. You don't have to be flashy as long as you're consistent and you're clean.
I agree.
He also has some of the best grabs of all the Clouds. We'll point them out as they come, but you know, a lot of people don't like pressing that Z button with this character just because his buttons are so good. Oh, there we go. He was ready for the regrab.
I was going to say, there's a whole lot going on there, but at the same time, you know the regrab is still coming, and Black Twins was ready for it. Not getting overwhelmed by this very impressive movement from SDX.
Wow, catching Black Twins, jumping just a little bit above the edge. Gets a dash attack and then knows he's going to swing. Challenges it with fair. SDX looking so clean right now. Interesting. Goes for a back throw at low percents. There's no real combos off that, but just looking for the positional advantage. This is getting closer.
Yeah, a little more, like I said, seems like a little bit more of an opportunity here for Black Twins to maybe take this game. See that dare, just throwing it out there. This guy really does play with kind of a little bit of a reckless abandon, if you will. Man, just fearless. Always facing the wrong way. That grab could have been big.
He's got limit. Finally, he was so close to charging it for half of the match, and then he finally got it. Oh, and he has to burn it? No, smart. Just going to go for the wall jump. Not scared of the shadow ball at the edge. It's normally one of Mewtwo's best ways to trap opponents there.
Okay, back throw.
Yeah, I want to keep that up throw fresh. Now it should do the job, even with Cloud in limit.
Oh, let's find out. He's going to go for it, and yeah, that's going to be just enough to get the job done. SDX relentless on that chase down. Wanted to get that grab. You called it, Max. He delivered it.
Yeah, even on Battlefield without too much rage, that throw is just so powerful.
Yeah.
And we're going to see SDX go up 2-0. If there's a time for Black Twins to switch the characters, it might be now. The matches have not been all that close. They haven't been all that one-sided either, don't get me wrong, but maybe it's time for a little bit of change of the formula.
But I mean, I'm wondering if he's thinking like, oh, you know, who do I think could go a little more, be a little more successful for me? He might be thinking Cloud is the best bet here.
Yeah, very true.
You know, when you really kind of think about the other characters that he does play.
I can't fault him if he sticks with Cloud. I mean, he's doing okay. He's one of the best players in the world now. Yeah, it's looking like he's going to stick with him. So we're going back to Battlefield. Smart choice. Again, Cloud really thrives underneath these platforms, but we haven't seen too much of that play from SDX either, so maybe he's going to start mixing that in there now. Just charging these shadow balls, playing a very patient approach. It's all about neutral B, neutral air, and down tilt for SDX in the neutral.
Right. All right. So, shine away a little bit, goes for those jabs. SDX trying to chase him down just a bit. They get hit up in that cross slash, however.
Mewtwo being so tall, he can get caught by rising up air from Cloud. Any matchup in which you could do that from Cloud,
solid?
Like yeah, solid.
Man, okay.
I mean, you can do it to Bayonetta too, though, so maybe, maybe not. But yeah, Cloud definitely not a fan of fighting short characters. Big fan of fighting tall characters.
Definitely.
And this was a much lamented matchup for Mewtwo players in the early stages of both of their releases. But I think the gap has shrunken quite a bit. Mewtwo can absolutely devastate Cloud off stage. He's got great ground pokes, which is an area Cloud is somewhat lacking in. Though Cloud, of course, great at breaking zones with down tilts, dash attacks, and just fast movement in the air with limit. So we could still see, you know, this matchup look kind of bad if the right stuff starts happening.
Feel that. All right, burns his limit just to get back to the stage. SDX cautiously on the hunt. Black Twins being a little aggressive.
I feel like he's a player who figures out how to fight you as he goes as well. Very adaptive, Black Twins. So now that he's had some more time with SDX, perhaps we'll see a bit of a turnaround.
Which I think could be a good reason why he just elected not to switch characters either.
Very true.
Got the data right now with the Cloud, and he's putting up a heck of a fight here in game number 3. Might be able to get the first stock off. First time we see that throughout this contest.
This is the first time he's even had a percent lead, so if he keeps it rolling, then maybe we'll get a couple extra games too. SDX just trying to reach through these platforms for a kill. Mewtwo, of course, with his extremely long tail, is able to capitalize on Battlefield as well. Not just for the edge cancels, but his limit getting burned just as he gets it once again.
Okay, there we go. We've seen him do that a couple times. Just hop off and just go for that up smash. That time, paying dividends. And for the first time, the stock lead in the favor of Black Twins.
Catching on to SDX's tendency to just space out with forward air.
That was so good. The quickest follow-up.
Yeah.
Man, SDX wasted no time.
This guy is ridiculous, man. Another player who is kind of in that same school of thought, not necessarily that technical, but just solid, reliable performance on all of his execution. And very reminiscent of Wadi as well.
Yep.
I think Mewtwo is a character that really favors that playstyle.
Absolutely agree with you on that front. As Black Twins is finding out firsthand, but again, still very much so in this match. But I don't know, that gap's starting to widen just a little bit. You don't want things to get out of hand. That dash attack on the platform, not gonna do yourself any favors, leaving yourself wide open. And here comes SDX, and when he is feeling it, man, he has a whole chunk of momentum on his side, just that much more harder to defeat.
And to think Black Twins took the first stock, and now,
We'll take
he
it.
took the second one too.
We'll take it, man. You know, sometimes you're just moving a little too much. Went a little bit lower than I'm sure he intended, and that'll be a victory for Black Twins.
Man, we were just talking about how these players are not the type to really botch their inputs, but SDX finding himself in a spot of trouble, dips a little bit too low, and now he's out here seeing a fourth game that was on the verge of closing out the set for himself. Had a good lead, but either way, he's going to have to put in some more work, at least one more game's worth, or we could see Black Twins continue this adaptation. Again, like I said, he's the type of player who figures you out throughout the course of a set. Think top 32 being best of 5, and just long sets in general really benefit this guy.
Man, got that stone cold killer look. I might not know it, man, but below that do-rag lurks a very powerful afro.
Very powerful.
Right.
So powerful.
Remember we were walking yesterday,
Yeah.
and we actually just spotted him from behind.
Yeah, yo, this fun fact, guys.
Oh,
This
that was
tournament, Dreamhack Montreal this year, is not close to downtown. But Phil and I and some of the homies went downtown. We looked in the window of a poutine spot, and we saw Black Twins, and Phil immediately recognized him from the afro.
I did, man. I saw the afro pick. I was like, oh, that's got to be Black Twins. And sure enough, it was that brother, man. And that right now is Black Twins Diddy Kong. Switching things up a little bit for this FD visit that SDX has forced him to.
Yeah, I'm not sure what prompted him to do this. He was keeping up with Cloud quite well, but he did get a free game, I guess. So, you know, maybe he was planning on switching or thinking about switching before game 3 and just decided against it. But after still going down and just kind of getting a lucky win, he's going to just switch over to Diddy Kong as he had initially contemplated.
I feel that. I mean, you know, I personally, I'm a fan right here of Diddy Kong and FD, so this is not a bad selection by any means.
Of course, the stage pick is great, but what I'm not a fan of, Phil, is a pocket Diddy Kong. I feel like this is not a character that you can, after the April 15th, 2015 patch, just pick up and go with.
Oh, man, the deep memories there, man. Who could ever forget? But yeah, that's definitely something I would agree with. Actually, looking all right, though. Looking all right.
Yeah, no, this Diddy Kong is not bad by any means, but you can just kind of see by some of the monkey flips they go for. It's like, that's that
almost
classic
a panic option.
Yeah, you know they're going to do it. And a character like Mewtwo who punishes so big, I just see an up smash coming Black Twins' way if he presses on that side B a little bit preemptively.
I feel that.
Now we've got SDX hanging out on the ledge. Diddy Kong, though, so dangerous from this edge trapping position. Oh, I like that. Throwing the banana up to catch ledge jump and trying to combo it into up smash. That would have been beautiful. Either way, just going to get it raw. Runs up, and that was kind of reminiscent of what he did with Cloud in the last match.
Oh, with the up smash,
calling out
right,
the short hop fair.
Yep, different characters, same approach. Well, it's working out for Black Twins thus far. That up throw's not going to be enough to kill. Right. Standing right in front of the banana. Oh, using it to his advantage, and that time the up throw will yield the result he's looking for.
Looking like the guardian of the ancient treasure there, standing in front of the banana.
You gotta fight to get through, my mans.
Okay, I like the landing up air, comboing into some more aerials. Black Twins putting damage on the board, but Mewtwo just has so much output.
Yeah.
And if he got clipped by neutral air there, that was his life. A weak hit knocking Diddy off the barrels will kill him instantly. Now the outer hitbox of up air. Black Twins just too hungry right now.
A little ambitious there with that forward smash. Percent you can ill afford to give away, but Black Twins still, I mean, his aggression is not slowing down either.
Yeah, only 30% between the two right now. This is getting a little bit rough for Black Twins. He was pretty good at the start, especially with that first kill. But now he's just going to hop over these projectiles once again. Trap SDX, nothing for that get-up attack. It runs right into a Shadow Ball. As that percent climbs, man, the threat of up throw looms.
Yep.
I'd say a good 5 or 10 more % here on FD with this kind of rage for SDX, and Black Twins is a goner, so he's got to be extra careful that he doesn't misspace anything.
Oh my God, finding the hits, and that was a scary one.
That almost did the job,
Yep.
man. The wrong DI. Oh, but up throw should do it here for SDX, and that's going to be the end of Black Twins in winner's bracket.
That was a bold decision from SDX. Just got right in his face and went for the grab. There's no hesitation, man. But you got to make those kind of plays, especially when you're not trying to allow Black Twins to continue to build that momentum and see him in a game number 5, because he was looking really clean there those last 2 games especially.